today's Dreamtime story is Shopping with Dad. And it's brought to us by a wonderful company called Barefoot Books. They're fantastic. They have so many different children's stories and books available. They're really great. And at the end of this video, there'll be a link so you can go and have a look for yourselves at all their lovely books. It's hat day today because my hair is just a right mess. Shopping with Dad. Let's go. Now there are some rhyming words in this book. See if you can rhyme along with me. Okay. Sorry, just adjusting the camera there. Just adjust it a bit more. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, let's get it straight. Okay, cool. Okay, my head might be out shot, but never mind. At least you can hear the story. My mum made a list and she gave it to us, to me and my dad, and we went on the train. Think of the rhyming word. Are you ready? My mum made a list and she gave it to us, to me and my dad, and we went on the bus. We got off the bus. I'll stop doing that. We got off the bus at the stop by the shop, and Dad found a trolley. Whoosh! We were off, and we bought a mop. Dad gave me the list and the pencil to hold. And he said, if you are good and you do as you are told, you can cross out the things from the list as... Hey, wait, I'd already started, so he was too late. That was silly, he said. Now it's quite hard to read. This list tells me all of the things that we need. Oh dear. What's going to happen now? He read it and laughed. Let's practice his laugh. Ho, ho, ho. Hee, hee, hee. Ha, 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 ha. Ha. Huh. He read it and laughed and said, listen to this. Your mum's put some very strange things on this list. Let's have a look at the list. Weather bread, danger jam, evergreen eggs, octopus underpants, spider's legs, well-behaved daughter water, extra clean germs, strong anti-grump pills and a bucket of worms. Let's move that down a bit. What a strange list, said Dad. I laughed and I asked, does it have to be normal things too? It does, said Dad. Now, here's what we'll do. But I didn't listen because I was excited, because Mummy was funny and I was delighted. So I ran and 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 I bumped into a man in a van and then a can who was stacking up cans at the end of the aisle, who said, whoa there, and steady, and he gave me a smile. I'm very sad. No. I said, I'm very sorry. I thought this was best because I knew that my dad was getting quite... What's this? I knew that Dad was getting quite... Not angry. I knew that Dad was getting quite stressed. And he was. He said, stop. He said, give it a rest. So I stopped and I stopped and I sat and I stopped and I sat there non-stop. I stopped there and sat and I didn't starting at all. In fact, I sat till I couldn't be still anymore. I was sitting so still it was making me not snore, ow, sore. It was making me feel that I couldn't quite breathe. It was making me sweat. It was making me sneeze. And the sneezing feeling, it built up inside. And I just couldn't stop it. I tried and I tried. I tried every non-sneezing thing I could do, but it... Did it again. Let's wipe it on the screen. Ugh. It was the biggest sneeze ever. That sneeze was fantastic. It made my dad jump. And his jump gave the woman beside him a bump. And she went, ah, and swung round in alarm. And a bag hit a woman who jogged a man's arm. And he nudged a lady who knocked someone else, and the knock got passed down to the end of the shelf, till the last person bashed the big stack the man built, which juddered and jiggled and started to tilt. Is it gonna fall? And the man who'd been stacking turned slowly around to see his work fall. Smash, bang, crash to the ground. Smash, bang, bong, crash, ping, wallop, clunk, clong to the floor, and everyone gasped, and one woman swore. "Mercy," she said. "Mercy." Then a loud, angry voice said, "What is happening here?" And I thought, uh-oh, and my dad said, "Oh dear." "It was him." "No, it wasn't. It was him." "It was." "No, it's your fault. That's not fair. She pushed me. He shoved me." "Did not. It was her." Blame, blame, blame. Victim, blame. Where's it going to stop? Then the woman, my daddy had bumped on the arm. The one who'd gone, ah, and swung around in alarm. She pointed her finger. It was him. It was him. And they stared at my dad. And my dad scratched his chin. My dad scratched his nose. And my dad scratched his head. But it isn't his fault. But it isn't his fault that it's his fault, I said. It was mine. It was me. I sneezed. I sort of exploded as if I was loaded with a great big wet shout. Then my voice faded out. Oh, they looked at me hard, so I held on to Dad, who looked 20 to proud. And a quarter past. Sad. And he winked at me. I'm not very good at winks. And he winked at me. Once. And I looked at his face. And I saw his eyes. The hint of a trace of laughter. Soft laughter that couldn't come out. What's going to happen next? And he said to the man who had started to shout, "Shh!" And he said to the people who gave us hard looks with a very slight shrug of his shoulders, "Oops. Accidents happen, it's always a shame, but when push comes to shove, there's no one to blame." Then my dad, he got down on his knees in the store and he started to pick all the cans off the floor. The woman knelt too. She said, "Right, you're not wrong." Then everyone joined us. It didn't take long. Dad stood up and stretched and said, "That wasn't hard." So we finished our shopping and he paid with his card. We went home. Mum gave us a hug and a kiss. She said, "Did you get all of the things on my shopping list?" Dad told her what happened. He made it sound fun. And she laughed and she laughed and she said, "Well done." And that's the end of the story. So next time you go shopping, I wonder if any of that is going to happen to you. Right, have a look at Barefoot Books. I'll see you again very soon, and goodbye.